Welcome to the top 10 comic book covers for October 2nd, 2024. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content and you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, you came to the right place, guys. So hit that subscribe button. Before we dive into it, guys, I just gotta give a quick shout out for Dynamite Entertainment as they have just released their Kickstarter Transformers 40th Anniversary Limited Edition Trading Card Set. I have a preview for you to check out. This Kickstarter was funded in minutes, but they still need your help to get all those rewards out. It raised so far $116,000 with 28 days to go. So if you want to know exactly what this is, check out this preview.
40th anniversary of the Transformers, and we're celebrating 4 decades of robots in disguise with a massive trading card set. The Transformers 40th Anniversary trading cards feature art from early G1 characters and concepts to the newest iterations. This card set has it all. Limited edition subsets, autographs, original art sketch cards, and more. We've created the ultimate trading card celebration set to complete your Transformers collection. You can get special super limited deluxe card packs or boxes of traditional card packs, or even extremely limited collectible subsets that are going to be impossible to find. We have autographed cards by voice actors and one of the original architects of the Transformers comics, Bob Budiansky, that are incredible collectibles. Check out all of the amazing options here on Kickstarter and help us to unlock some out-of-this-world stretch goals exclusive to Transformers collectors here on the platform. This is the Transformers collectible you've been waiting for.
Before we jump into number 10, I just want to appreciate all you guys who are excited to have this series back. Thank you for the kind words. And number 10 winds up going to Justice Society of America, issue 12. This main cover is done by Mikhail Janin, and this cover is really nice as it showcases the JSA. You have all the different characters on here. I like when a cover does that. Here we get to see the standout with Huntress and Hawkman and Power Girl, right? Could they have a little bit more detail? Sure, it's not a perfect comic book cover, but it is still a really nice cover to look at. So if you want to vote for it to win main cover of the comic book week, make sure you're descriptive about it. Put it in the comments section below. No more than one vote per person. Same thing when it comes to the variant covers. Just make sure you're descriptive of what it is. You can put main cover, the title, variant cover, the title. But please put the title, not just the number, because then I have to backtrack. It makes it a lot because there's like over hundreds of comments that come through here. So I really appreciate it. That's your number 10. We're going to move on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have Batman. This is issue 153, main cover, done by Jorge Jimenez. Probably one of the best Batman artists there currently is right now. This is not an overly complex cover, but it is pretty badass as you have Batman swinging, right? And he's throwing his batarangs at you. Check out that cool facial expression, right? And of course, you got the trade dress up there. That looks nice. Even the DC All-In logo gets you excited. Feels like it brings you to a more simpler time of DC Comics, but Batman looks really awesome. He's the showcase on the cover, and that's why he's in the top 10 comic book covers this week. So if you want to see a win, make sure you vote. Coming in at number 8, we have Deadpool. This is issue 7. This book is drawn by Terrain Clark. This is the main cover here. This main cover looks pretty cool, man, as you get to see Ellie punching some thug, or maybe I should say kicking him in the face. You get to see Taskmaster in the background. But the really cool thing in the background there is you get to see Princess, and you get to see how menacing this symbiote dog actually is. Not only is it a great cover to look at, but it's overall a great series to read. Phenomenal looking cover here. There's just a lot to look at. So if you guys want to see this win comic book cover of the week, make sure you vote in the comment section below. Coming in at number 7, we have Get Fury. This is issue 6. The cover is done by Dave Johnson. Pretty sick looking cover here as you get to see Nick Fury and Frank Castle, guns blazing all over the place, right? They got all their gear on, they got all their freaking patches, their pouches are on. Cool facial expressions. Nick Fury's all bloodied up. He's bandaged up. You get to see the bullets hitting the freaking logs on the bottom there. It's just like a classic cover. You gotta like that font in the background and the red little, like, I don't know, what do you call that? Little banner back there or whatever it is. That kind of makes the cover pop a little bit. Just reminds me of some, old war movie or something like that. I don't know. It just caught my eye. I had to put it on top 10 comic book covers of the week. If it's your favorite, make sure you vote for it. Coming in at number 6, we have Gunslinger Spawn issue 36. This cover is done by Paul Renaud, and this cover is pretty cool. I mean, most Gunslinger covers are actually pretty cool, as you get to see Gunslinger Spawn standing there with the rifle, or shotgun I should say, on his shoulder. You got the vultures circling around. You got the dead body lying there, which looks like was a skeleton, right, that he was fighting. And you could get to see like the bullet hole in its skull. And then there's other skeleton soldiers or whatever getting ready to attack him. Gunslinger Spawn is just a badass, man. And most of his covers are really cool. So if this one is your favorite, let's vote for it. Top 5, here we go. Number 5 goes to Venom War Spider-Man issue 3. This is the Greg Land main cover. What is going on with Spider-Man in this comic book cover? It's crazy. We have Spider-Man who kind of looks like the Iron Spider, but like on steroids, right? He's got this crazy armor. He's got this insane sword. He's got the legs behind him, which would look like they are bone or something like that. I don't even know. Crazy red symbol or logo on his chest with the red eyes. Then you got this symbiote goo all the way around him. But I think what kind of stands out for me is those like shin guards or boots, right? Like it's got the logos on there as well. It's just over the top, something you could see in a like action figure, right? So this is a pretty cool Greg Land comic book cover. Grabbing the number 4 spot this week goes to The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue 98. Walking Dead still making countdowns, guys. This is the David Finch main cover. He's a great artist. I haven't actually given him any recognition in a long time, but this cover is absolutely phenomenal. Look at the detail that goes into the character. I totally forgot this guy's name. His like eye is always running because half his face got burnt off. But really cool stuff here. You got the soldiers in the background. I think this guy works for Negan, and this is the first people they come across. But look at the gritty teeth and just all the details that go into this. I love this. Even the hair, man, looks awesome. So if you want to see this win comic book cover of the week, make sure you vote in the comments section below. Top 3. We have X-Men. This is issue 5. The main cover here is done by Ryan Stegman. Now, it's not necessarily the characters that make this cover pop. It's really the colors and the weirdness of this actual comic book cover, right? Here we got Psylocke and we have Quentin Quire on the cover, stuck in this like mindscape or whatever it is, right? And it just looks insane. You got this big gigantic eyeball, got this wavy green crap all over the place, and then you got this like other weird stuff that they're surrounding themselves in, and I liked it. I just thought it really popped. The colors and the design is what drew me into this cover to put it on the top 10 comic book covers of the week. Is it your favorite? Well, you gotta vote for it. Coming in at number 2, we have the debut of Storm issue 1. This cover is done by Mateos Mahani. I don't know if I said that correct, but nevertheless, it's an absolutely gorgeous cover as we get to see Storm in her nice outfit flying through, which looks like the ocean, and you get to see the waves kind of being split apart because of how fast that she's actually going. She's using like her storm powers to actually create lightning there in her hands. You get to see her hair, which looks like a storm cloud. It's absolutely gorgeous cover. The trade dress looks awesome. Whether the story is good or not, still yet to be determined, but it's a phenomenal looking cover. So remember, guys, after number 1, we are not done, as we gotta dive into the 5 variant covers that I'm showcasing this week. Plus, we gotta get the results from last week's episode, so there's a lot more video to go. And our number 1 main comic book cover of the week goes to Cruel Universe. This is issue 3. The cover artist here is Greg Smallwood. I love this cover because, yes, it does tell a pretty cool story here. And we get to see this guy who's in this apocalyptic world who is fishing for food, right? And he comes across a crazy glowing like octopus. Listen, I don't know if I would honestly eat this freaking octopus, but I guess desperate times comes for desperate measures. However, this poor sap looks like that he might be getting eaten by the mama here, because you get to see a large tentacle that's actually gonna go after him. And look at his facial expression. He's kind of got that oh shit look going on right there. Great looking cover overall. Love the octopuses in here, how they have that glowing feature. The main character's got that suit on, right? And you get to see again the apocalyptic world in the background. Great looking cover. So if you want to see this one win, make sure you vote in the comments section below. So now you're entering the variant zone, right? So if you love variant covers, this is your time to vote. Like I said earlier, vote on both. Vote on the main cover, vote on a variant cover. If you don't like variants, don't vote on the variant. Just vote on the main. If you don't like main covers, just vote on a variant. You don't have to vote on both. And if you don't want to vote at all, you don't have to. But just make sure, if you do vote, don't come up with some random covers. There's no more viewer's choice pick. It's based off of what I'm showing you here. All right, so here we go. The first variant that I'm showing you today is Multiverses Collision Detected number 2. This is cover C, 1 in 25, the John Samarva cardstock variant. This is a pretty cool comic book cover, as you get to see Bugs Bunny teaming up with Batman. Like, you don't get to see that so often, right? And I love the way Batman looks. He's very cartoony looking. He's got the Batarang in his hand. You get to see the witch in the background against the moon. And you get to see Bugs Bunny with a mallet in his hand. But look at his facial expression, dude. Pretty sick. Love this. I had to showcase it this week just to let other people know that it was out there. So if you want to see this win, make sure you vote. The next variant cover that we're talking about is a good one. It's an homage. This is Hyde Street, issue 1. This is the 1 in 100 homage variant. Do you guys remember what this one pays homage to? Yes, it's the Blackest Night. This is pretty sick, and instead of using rings, it looks like it's coins, right? I saw this and I'm like, man, I have to pick this up. Obviously, it's from the Ghost Machine imprint. Jeff Johns attached to it. Love that he did this. So if you want to see this one win variant comic book cover of the week, vote for it in the comment section below. Then we got Deadpool issue 7, big time collectibles, a comic inspiration, John Gang negative bleed variants. This is a nice cover of Deadpool's daughter here with that negative space. Gorgeous, as she is like holding the daggers in her hands. I don't know why her eyes are glowing, but it just adds an element to the cover that draws you to the character. Obviously, she wears a hood. You can get to see her hair kind of coming through that mask as well. Great looking cover overall. I know it's a store collectible. It's not going to be available, I don't think, for everybody, but I just had to showcase it. It looked really awesome, and if you want to see it win, make sure you vote. The next one is the DC All-In Special, issue 1. This is the cover E, 1 in 25. Again, John Guiang wraparound cardstock variant. I don't know if I said his name right, but still, dude comes up with some great covers. Here we get to see Darkseid here using his, is it the Omega Beams, if I got it right? And it's just flying all over the place. It looks like he's hit somebody because there's like skulls flying through. But look at the detail that goes into the character's face, man. You get to see the wrinkles, that crazy mad expression on his lips. He's got his hands like this. You know, it's like freaking badass, dude. I really love that one. So if you want to see that one win, again, vote. Then we have this nice looking Poison Ivy cover. This is issue 26. This is the cover F. 1 in 25 Sebastian Fiumara cardstock variant. This is another gorgeous looking cover, guys, as you get to see Poison Ivy in a very dark state. You know, there's a lot of like sexy looking covers with Poison Ivy, so I wanted to pick something a little bit different where it might satisfy the horror fans here, as we get to see her just randomly standing there in this dark background. You get to see the eyes, and then you get to see the trailing beams from the top there. You get to see the stringy hair. It just looks great. It's something different. Almost reminds you of like an old movie picture or old picture photograph, something like that. This one caught my eye, and if you want to see this one win, make sure you vote. Wait, don't go yet, guys. I totally forgot to announce the winners of last week's competition. That's the thing about doing a new series with new segments, right? So here are your two winners. There is your main cover winner, and then here is your variant cover winner. So congratulations to the winners. And next week, I promise, I will not forget. So there you guys have it. There are my top 10 main covers of the week, plus 5 variant covers. The power is in your hands to make sure you vote on your favorite ones. Again, guys, thank you so much for the love for this series coming back. All these comments are great. And as always, guys, if you love the content, make sure you click on one of these 2 videos. They're always here for you to watch. Support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, take care. I'll see you real soon. Bye.